Hello everyone, welcome to the first Hunger Games Simulator video that isn't a part of the random series. Mario vs Sonic won the poll, so we're doing this one first. Although I did see SEGA vs Capcom also got some attention, so expect to see that at some point, just whenever I get around to it. I had a lot of fun putting this together, making all the art and everything. So if you want to see a certain character included in the next one, let me know. I intend on making a sequel. I'll try to keep the prelude brief since it took up half the runtime of the last Hunger Games Simulator, which was an hour long. So let's just get into our cast. In District 1, we have Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi as a part of Team Super. The standard Mario cast. I considered putting in Peach with Mario and Luigi, but I figured Yoshi would work a bit better with Mario and Luigi, especially so since Peach is the star of District 3. Peach, Daisy, Rosalina. The three main Mario ladies. Nothing really to say, these three characters work the best with each other in terms of putting Mario characters into teams of three. Specifically, well, these three. Also, I am going a bit out of order, but it just makes sense to go series by series. Granted, there's only 2 series, but my point still stands. Up next is District 5, Team Bustle, with Pauline, Captain Toad, and Toadette. These images were actually based off of character icons in Mario Hoops 3-on-3. In some cases, the art is directly lifted from the source, and some of them I would end up tinkering a little bit. However, something that I realized is that Toad wasn't even a playable character despite other oddball picks like Fly Guy, Paratroopa, Boo, and even Dixie Kong ended up making it to the roster. It wasn't until Sports Picks where Toad ended up getting to be a playable character, which is really interesting. To me, anyway. I thought about throwing in Captain Toad not only to represent his games, but also I thought it would add some flavor to the roster. He's a funny little guy, and also Toadette and Pauline are cool characters that work really well on this team. Toadette more than Pauline, but it was the best place that I could find to put her. Up next is Team Greed, with on District 7 with Mario, Waluigi, and Captain Syrup. The goofy and mischievous duo, and also Captain Syrup because she's underrated and I love Wario Land, even though the only one that I played was the one where I don't even know if she was present. She got a really cool redesign in Wario Land Shake It, which proceeded to never get used, which is quite a shame. I really want Wario Land to get a new game, but that's besides the point of this video. Up next on District 9 is Team Koopa Troop with Bowser, Bowser Jr., and Kamek. The Bowser family tree, not including the Koopalings, but from what I remember, they aren't even Bowser's sons. Bowser and Bowser Jr. were both expected, but I thought about including Kamek, since I thought it'd be cool not only because he adopted Bowser, and they would work as just one big family, but also to have some Yoshi's Island representation. Finally, on the Mario side, is Team Wild with Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, and King K. Rool on District 11. I had to include some Kongs, and I thought about including Dixie since Hoops did the same thing, but I had a feeling this roster was lacking some villains, so I wanted to throw in K. Rool. Also, I had a huge spike of loving him. Not gonna spoil anything, but yeah. I just wanted to represent more of the Donkey Kong series. Also, I wanted to include Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong redesigns, but I thought it would be interesting to try to combine the two designs, like how I often like doing. Anyways, next up is the Sonic cast. So let's move on over with Team Freedom, District 2, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Whoa, it's Team Sonic, no way. Nothing much to really say. I mean, who else would be on this team? Up next is Team Heart, with Amy, Cream, and Cheese, and Big. Whoa, it's Team Rose, no way. I considered having Honey on the team just to spice things up a little bit, but then I realized that this one right here was too much of a beloved character, and it would kind of feel... It just felt wrong not having Cream in Team Rose, so I left her in. Up next is Team Hope on District 6 with Blaze, Silver, and Vector. I feel bad leaving the rest of the Chaotix out of this, but I wanted to have at least one of them in, and I wanted Silver and Blaze, so I did what Team Sonic Racing did and threw them all together, which was actually probably a smart choice on their end since it had an unfortunately limited roster. There's something that I wanted to bring up, but I can't remember it anymore. District 6. That might have been it. I don't know. Alright, up next is District 8 with Team Dusk with Shadow, Rouge, and Omega. Whoa, it's Team Dark, no way. SEGA keeps insisting that they are friends, which I would believe if they were referring to them all in Heroes when they were just kind of a gang of misfits. Now they're almost family, and I really like their dynamic with each other. Next is Team Eggman Empire on District 10 with Eggman, Sage, and Metal Sonic. Eggman, his daughter, and son. It made the most sense to make these fellows in a team. That's pretty much it. They're all in Crossworld, which is really nice. Now, this next team is pretty interesting. For a while, I just kind of saw it as the oddball team. And it was the team that saw the absolute most changes. This is Team Retribution with Infinite, Methless, and Surge. This, again, ended up changing a lot during development. Although, no matter what, Methless was always going to be on this team. But initially, I considered having Fang and Jet. You can see why this is a band of misfits now. I didn't even think about noting this in the script, but I remember in the original script of Sonic Forces, Methless was actually going to be one of Infinite's clones. But I just realized that, and I thought it'd be cool to mention. I added Infinite in place of Jet since I wanted to represent more modern Sonic characters, and I was told that. So I replaced Jet with Infinite, and then I was told that Fang wouldn't really be a good fit for this team. I thought he would have been a cool character for this in general. Hell, I've been thinking about including him for, I think in the second Random Hunger Games, or maybe the third, I thought about including him, but I won't say much more on that. So I ended up switching out him for Surge, and originally this was called Team Forgotten, since Fang has also been forgotten along with Infinite and Methless in some aspects, but I think I like Team Retribution a little bit more. Alright. That is our entire cast. Sorry, just wanted to do something real quick. Now, like last time, I ended up including some specific events, more so in the form of items. Instead of two per series, since we only have 2 series, we have. Yeah, I just took a picture from my phone. I forgot it shows up on my laptop. Anyways, since there's only 2 series, I ended up including 10 items from both series. So, let us get started, shall we? As soon as I can. There. Alright. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn. I am so sorry, I have no idea why that happened. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Infinite finds a bag of explosives. King K. Rool receives a trident inside the cornucopia. Oh yeah, I decided to include their nicknames because I thought it'd be funny. T. Yoshisaur Munchakoopas runs away from the cornucopia. Kamek runs away from the cornucopia. Big the Cat rips a mace out of Peach's hands. Knuckles runs away from the cornucopia. Okay, we got something here. Metal Sonic scares Rouge the Bat away from the cornucopia. Uh-oh. Pauline, Vector, and Shadow start fighting, but Vector runs away as Pauline kills Shadow. Oh my god, Shadow's dead already? I mean, damn. Of all the characters that I would have expected to be killed first, I was not expecting Shadow. I know anything can happen in these since it's randomly generated, but still. Oh. Donkey Kong stares Sonic away from the cornucopia. Rosalina runs away from the cornucopia. Bowser gathers as much food as he can. Amy runs away from the cornucopia. Silver runs away from the cornucopia. Bowser Jr. Oh my... Bowser Jr. cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Oh no. Anyways, Mario stays in the cornucopia for resources. Mephiles runs away from the cornucopia. Captain Syrup runs away from the cornucopia. Sage runs away from the cornucopia. Oh my god, this is like the 10th person. Toad runs away from the cornucopia. Tails runs away from the cornucopia. Eggman runs away from the cornucopia. Surge runs away from the cornucopia. Toadette runs. Wario 1. Oh. Diddy Kong and Daisy fight for a bag. Daisy gives up and retreats. Oh, yeah. Sorry about this. There's a character limit, so I know it looks bad, but there isn't anything I can do about it. I tried using the and symbol, it didn't work. It doesn't matter. Cream and Cheese grab a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Waluigi takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Nice. Omega runs away from the cornucopia. Luigi runs away from the cornucopia. Blaze runs away from the cornucopia. Let's see. Rosalina dies from hypothermia. Of all the characters to die from hypothermia, you would think that it wouldn't be her, considering that she's a space goddess. Knuckles attacks Peach, but she manages to escape. Syrup sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to escape, probably for the best. Diddy Kong begs for Metal Sonic to kill him. He refuses, keeping Diddy Kong alive. Oh my god, that's 6 people. Okay, so it's Eggman, Cream and Cheese, Vector, Mario, Toadette, Infinite. This could either be something really wholesome or really bad. No in between. Eggman, Cream and Cheese, Vector successfully ambush and kill Mario, Toadette, and Infinite. Yep, alright, I had a feeling it was something bad. So, it's just like 3... The main man's already down. And he's like... the 3rd person to go out. Along with Toadette and Infinite. Okay, here we go. One after the other. Yoshi, Silver, Mephiles, Daisy, Bowser. What happens? Yoshi, Silver, Mephiles, Daisy, and Bowser hunt for other tributes. Oh, okay. So now we get the wholesome thing after Mario gets brutally slaughtered along with Toadette and Infinite. Toad overhears Big the Cat and Mario talking in the distance. Ooh. Luigi receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Sonic, Tails, Rouge, and Surge raid Waluigi's camp while he is hunting. Oh no! Kamek, Pauline, Donkey Kong and Omega raid Blaze's camp while she's hunting. Hang on, I want to go back to this. Like, I was expecting like a couple bands of misfits. I wasn't expecting them to all be from the same series. Like, what are the odds of that? Sage sees a smoke rising in the distance, decides not to investigate. Okay. K-Roll tries to sleep through the entire day. Amy Rose receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Okay. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Shadow, District 8. Bowser Jr., District 9. Rosalina, District 3. Oh, Mario was the 4th to die. Anyways. Mario, District 1. Toadette, District 5. And Infinite, District 12. Yep, this is the sort of thing that I would have expected from this. Yeah, so far, the Mario series has the most members that are deceased in the moment. Oop, sorry, hold on. Sorry, I just sneezed. Let's proceed. I didn't even see what was down there, so it'll still be a surprise to me. Knuckles and Silver hold hands. That's nice. Knuckles, Captain Syrup, and Eggman discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Oh, okay, a couple of villains scheming. Waluigi sees a fire but stays hidden. Okay. Pauline receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Luigi attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Oh man. Cream and Cheese receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Bowser tries to treat his infection. Sage is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Oh. Blaze severely slices Surge with a sword. I'm trying to think of like something to comment, but I got nothing. Sorry. Uh-oh. Amy defeats Big in a fight but spares his life. Oh, well that's not. Wait. Hang on, so I guess the different districts can attack each other if they wanted to? Huh, I could have sworn that that wasn't something that could be done. Like, so far I haven't seen death come from inside the districts, but maybe I just wasn't paying attention before, or I just forgot. Kamek sees a fire but stays hidden. Vector begs for Diddy Kong to kill him. He refuses, keeping Vector alive. Wario kills Tails while he's sleeping. Oh dear. Peach and Daisy run into each other and decide to truce for the night. I mean, yeah, you're friends. I would think so, or I would hope so. Yoshi is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Aww. DK tends to Metal's wounds. How? Does he like have some busted open circuits and Donkey Kong like gets some wires and like ties it all together? That's what I'm assuming. Omega unknowingly eats toxic berries. Okay, that's like 2 robots one after the other that dies for... Well, okay, doesn't die, but like... Okay, Omega's dead, but... They have something happen to them that's not supposed to. I just find that funny. K-Rool attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Sonic repeatedly stabs Captain Toad with a scythe. Rouge starts a fire. Big the cat sees smoke rising in the distance but doesn't investigate. Alright. K-Rool Diddy and Peach hunt for other tributes. Bowser searches for a water source. Daisy explores the arena. Blaze thinks about home. Okay, Sage, Kamek, Eggman, and Mephiles. Oh, and Cream and Cheese. They all hunt for tributes. Luigi collects fruit from a tree. Waluigi receives fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor. Pauline travels to higher ground. Sonic receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Yoshi and Vector split up to search for resources. Rouge diverts Metal Sonic's attention and runs away. Wario constructs a shack. Neptune Syrup travels to higher ground. Knuckles strangles Amy with a rope. Aww. Okay. Yeah, the Sonic cast is definitely starting to whittle down. Donkey Kong stabs Silver in the back with the trident. He doesn't even need the trident, his arms are just... cinder blocks of mass. I was trying to think of something. Surge, District 12, Tails, District 2, Omega, District 8, Toad, District 5, Amy, District 4, Silver, District 6. Alright, District 5 seems to be... and District 8 and District 12 seem to be the ones with the with the least amount of people remaining. Proceed. Waluigi receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Cream and Cheese and Wario hold hands. Okay. Blaze tries to treat her infection. Bowser looks into the night sky. Sage strangles Mephiles after engaging in a fistfight. Okay, I guess District 12 is gone now. Syrup begs for Sonic to kill her. He refuses, keeping Captain Syrup alive. Luigi, Pauline, Eggman, and Peach. Luigi fends Pauline, Eggman, and Peach away from this fire. Okay, so pretty normal. Metal Sonic tries to treat his infection. Daisy and Diddy Kong huddle for warmth. K-Rool climbs a tree to rest. Alright. Donkey Kong loses sight of where he is. Vector the crocodile quietly hums. I mean, he does tend to hum in his idle animations, but like, I don't think it's quietly. Yoshi and Big the Cat run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Oh, okay, this should be interesting. Knuckles is trapped Hill's Rouge. Okay, I guess she's just dead as well. I was thinking like it would be like a cute moment or like a truce, or he would maybe he would directly kill her. I don't know, but I wasn't expecting this. I know I say that a lot, but I really mean it. Hammock questions his sanity. Sonic fishes. Okay. Kamek diverts Vector's attention and runs away. Syrup picks flowers. Sage goes hunting. Knuckles receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Okay, so now we have two groups of characters that I ship one with the other with that just kill each other. That's wonderful. Daisy decapitates Luigi with a sword. Oh, and Eggman fishes. Wonderful, wonderful. Blaze goes hunting. Peach and Bowser split up to search for resources. Oh, okay, so they get along. Nice, nice. Yoshi injures himself. Oh no! Metal, cream and cheese, K-Rool, and Mayor Pauline form a suicide pact. Oh my. Okay, they're all dead now. Big's the only one left on Team Rose. Waluigi camouflages himself in the bushes. Oh, Donkey Kong attacks Diddy Kong, but he manages to escape again with this. Wario receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Wait, hang on. Oh yeah, so I just realized this is like this is the first time that there's 4 characters that have been in a random Hunger Games thing before. Luigi, Bowser, Daisy, and Mario, and Luigi's the first one to die that's been in a random Hunger Games thing of my own. Okay, I guess Big wasn't alone for long. Big dies from an infection. Monkey mutts fill the arena. Oh, the irony. Donkey Kong is tumbled to the ground and killed by a troop of monkey mutts. Sage is also pummeled and killed by monkey mutt. Oh my god, why does this always happen whenever I'm recording? Diddy Kong uses Captain Syrup as a shield from the monkey mutts. So is she dead, or... While running, Daisy falls over and grabs Kamek on the way down. The monkey mutts kill them. Vector survives. Knuckles survives. Peach survives. Waluigi survives. Blaze dies from an internal bleeding caused by a monkey mutt. Oh no. Wario survives. Eggman survives. Yoshi also dies from internal bleeding. Bowser survives. Sonic survives. So, okay, 15 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Mephiles, District 12. Rouge, District 8. Luigi, District 1. Metal Sonic, District 10. Cream and Cheese, District 4. K-Rool, Pauline, District 11. District 5. All of them are part of the suicide pack. Sorry. These 4. Big, District 4. Donkey Kong, District 11. Sage, District 10. Captain Syrup, District 7. Daisy, District 3. Kamek, District 9. Blaze, District 6. Yoshi, District 1. Okay, so just District 1, 4, 5, 8, and 12 are all completely dead. Diddy, Kong, Wario, Bowser, Knuckles, and Peach all sleep in shifts. Same does Vector, Eggman, Waluigi, and Sonic. Cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memories of the tribute's family. Waluigi decides not to go to the feast. Diddy Kong spears Sonic in the abdomen. Mario kills Peach for her supplies. Eggman decides not to go to the feast. Yeah, I don't blame you. Vector throws a knife into Knuckles' chest. Okay, so now all of Team Sonic is dead. Bowser falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Vector defeats Waluigi in a fight but spares his life. Wario sprains his ankle while running away from Eggman. Diddy explores the arena. Sonic, District 2. Peach, District 3. Knuckles, District 2. Bowser, District 9. Waluigi receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Wario, same. Vector tries to treat his infection. Diddy Kong and Eggman run into each other, decide to have a truce. Waluigi receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Wario tries to sleep through the day. Diddy Kong is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Eggman thinks about home. Vector camouflages himself in the bushes. A cloud of poisonous smoke fills the arena. Wario survives. Vector survives. Eggman and Diddy Kong agree to die in the smoke together, but Eggman pushes Diddy Kong in without warning. That is completely in character. And Waluigi survives. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Diddy Kong, District 11. Now we're down to our final four. Vector, Wario, Waluigi, and Eggman. Wario and Waluigi tell stories about themselves to each other. Eggman throws a knife into Vector's head. Waluigi runs away from the cornucopia. Wario searches for a water source. A swarm of tracker jackers invades the arena. Wario knocks Waluigi unconscious and leaves him there as bait.
With YouTube Premium, watch ad-free, offline, and in the background.
Can you not? Robotnik Eggman slowly dies from the tracker jacker toxins. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Vector the Crocodile, District 6. Waluigi, District 7. Eggman, District 10. The winner is Wario from District 7. These are all the standings. I'm getting another picture. Same with this. Very well. I may have to do another recording for this since it didn't even have any of the items. I don't really know I don't really know what happened to it. Maybe it didn't save since at one point I had to do a different password since one that I used didn't work. I'm not really sure. But either way, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys later.